Dealing with narcissists can seem like an impossible task, can't it? They have a knack for draining our energy and undermining our self-esteem. But what if I told you there's a way to stay calm and in control in any situation with these difficult people? The truth is, we often feel powerless in the face of their manipulative and self-centered behaviors. However, by applying some practical and proven rules, you can protect your mental health and even improve your financial life. Want to discover how to turn these challenging interactions into opportunities for personal growth and better habits? Stay with me and get ready to completely change your approach to dealing with narcissists. Recognize narcissism. Identifying narcissism is a crucial step for those seeking robust personal development and a balanced financial life. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance and require constant admiration. They may be charming at first glance, but quickly reveal their true intentions. Imagine a coworker who always needs to be the center of attention in meetings, disregarding others' contributions. By recognizing these signs, you mentally prepare for future interactions, protecting your emotional well-being and your journey towards stoicism. Understanding narcissistic behavior also helps avoid disappointments and frustrations. They often use subtle manipulations to maintain control, affecting the self-esteem of those around them. For example, a friend who constantly downplays your achievements might be a narcissist trying to feel superior. Identifying these attitudes allows you to distance yourself emotionally, maintaining clarity about your own abilities and accomplishments. This is crucial to avoid being drained by toxic behaviors that can harm your mental and financial health. Recognizing narcissism is not just a matter of self-protection, but also an important step in developing effective strategies. By noticing these behaviors, you can plan your reactions and interactions more consciously. Think of someone who constantly tries to manipulate you for financial favors. Knowing that this is a narcissistic trait, you can set clear boundaries and avoid falling into emotional traps. This skill not only improves your financial life, but also strengthens your personal development, promoting better habits and a more balanced approach to dealing with daily challenges. Stay calm. Staying calm is essential when dealing with narcissists, especially when the goal is to protect your personal development and financial life. Narcissists have an impressive ability to provoke intense emotional reactions to manipulate situations in their favor. Imagine a meeting where a narcissistic colleague tries to destabilize you with unfounded criticisms of your work. Take a deep breath, count to 10, and respond in a serene and controlled manner. This calm demeanor not only protects your well-being, but also demonstrates that you won't be easily manipulated. Controlling your emotions in front of a narcissist can be a true exercise in stoicism. Narcissists thrive in chaotic environments where they can easily manipulate those around them. Staying serene is like a shield against this manipulation. Think of a family situation where a narcissistic relative tries to start an argument during lunch. Instead of getting involved in the fight, stay calm and steer the conversation to a neutral topic. This approach protects your peace of mind and prevents the narcissist from having emotional control over you. Adopting a calm and controlled demeanor doesn't mean you should submit or accept toxic behaviors. On the contrary, it's a powerful strategy to maintain your emotional balance and preserve your mental health. When a narcissist realizes that their attempts at manipulation are not working, they are likely to lessen their efforts. Remember that your calmness is a valuable tool, not only for dealing with narcissists, but also for facing any challenge in financial life and personal development. After all, better habits begin with control over our own emotional reactions. Set clear boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is essential for maintaining your mental health when dealing with narcissists, directly contributing to your personal development and financial well-being. Narcissists tend to constantly test others' limits, seeking ways to invade your emotional and psychological space. For example, a narcissistic boss might expect you to work beyond office hours without compensation. Clearly stating that you value your personal time and are not available after hours is crucial. Maintaining these firm boundaries demonstrates that you respect yourself and protect your priorities. Consistency in enforcing boundaries is equally important. Once a narcissist realizes they can cross your barriers, they will continue to do so. Imagine a friend who frequently borrows money and never repays it. Make it clear that while you value the friendship, you cannot continue to provide financial help. Being firm and consistent prevents them from taking advantage of your goodwill, protecting your finances, and contributing to better financial management habits. Well-defined boundaries are an effective way to maintain balance and avoid emotional exhaustion. Moreover, communicating these boundaries assertively is fundamental. It's not enough to merely think about them. You need to express them clearly. Use phrases like, "I need time for myself," or "I prefer not to discuss this now." A practical example is setting limits with a coworker who tries to offload their responsibilities onto you. Say something like, "I already have my own tasks and can't take on more this week." By clearly and directly communicating your needs, you establish a safe space for yourself, avoiding manipulation and preserving your peace of mind. Avoid direct confrontations. Avoiding direct confrontations with narcissists is a crucial strategy for maintaining your composure and strengthening your personal development. Narcissists tend to react defensively and aggressively when confronted directly, which can quickly escalate into unnecessary conflict. Instead, opt for assertive and calm communication. For example, if a narcissistic coworker makes an unfair criticism of your performance, respond calmly and clearly, highlighting the facts without making personal attacks. This approach helps keep the situation under control and avoids emotional strain. Assertiveness is a powerful tool when dealing with narcissists. Instead of engaging in direct confrontation, expressing your feelings and needs clearly and respectfully can disarm the narcissist. Imagine a business partner who frequently tries to manipulate decisions in their favor. Instead of accusing them directly, you might say something like, "I understand your perspective, but I believe we need to consider other options as well." This technique not only preserves harmony, but also keeps your focus on constructive and practical solutions, benefiting your financial life and personal development. Additionally, avoiding direct confrontations allows you to maintain control over interactions. Narcissists often seek to provoke emotional reactions to destabilize and manipulate. Keeping calm and composed while communicating your needs assertively reduces the impact of their manipulative tactics. For example, in a family situation where a narcissistic relative tries to start an argument, you can steer the conversation to a neutral topic or simply choose not to react. This approach not only protects your emotional well-being, but also strengthens your ability to handle challenging situations in a balanced manner. Don't take it personally. Not taking things personally is an essential skill when dealing with narcissists, directly impacting your mental health and personal development. Narcissists often criticize and manipulate situations to satisfy their own needs, which doesn't necessarily reflect your flaws or weaknesses. For example, a narcissistic boss who constantly undervalues your work is more concerned with boosting their own ego than fairly assessing your performance. By understanding that these attitudes reflect their insecurities, you can keep your self-esteem intact and focus on your own financial and personal development goals. Separating your emotions from the actions of narcissists is crucial to avoid getting sucked into their drama and manipulation. Imagine a narcissistic friend making derogatory comments about your life choices. Instead of internalizing these criticisms, recognize that they are attempting to project their own insecurities onto you. This allows you to maintain clarity about your own decisions and continue working on your best habits and personal development goals. Emotionally distancing yourself helps preserve your peace of mind and keeps you on track for personal growth. This approach also promotes a more balanced and healthy perspective in your interactions. Narcissists are not reflections of your value or abilities, and their criticisms are often unfounded. For example, if a narcissistic partner makes negative comments about your financial management, remember that these remarks are meant to undermine your confidence. Keeping the right perspective prevents these criticisms from affecting your financial decisions and your progress in developing better habits. By not taking things personally, you strengthen your emotional resilience and stay focused on your personal and financial goals. Practice controlled empathy. Practicing controlled empathy is a valuable technique when interacting with narcissists, balancing understanding and emotional protection. Understanding narcissistic behavior can help you deal with these individuals better. But it's crucial not to let this empathy turn into tolerance for abuse. For example, a coworker who constantly plays the victim to justify their lack of commitment should not be excused from responsibilities. Understanding their motivations without justifying their actions is essential for maintaining your own mental health and personal development. By applying controlled empathy, you create an emotional safe space for yourself. Consider a family scenario where a narcissistic relative tries to manipulate your feelings to gain favors. Recognizing that this behavior is an attempt to control the situation allows you to respond firmly and clearly without becoming emotionally involved. Maintaining a healthy emotional distance helps avoid mental exhaustion and enables you to stay focused on your financial goals and personal development, cultivating better habits without being sidetracked by emotional manipulations. Furthermore, controlled empathy is a powerful tool for strengthening your resilience. When dealing with narcissists, it's easy to be consumed by their drama and emotional demands. Maintaining an empathetic but firm stance ensures that you are not drawn into these toxic dynamics. For example, if a business partner tries to exploit your empathy for unfair advantages, you can recognize the situation and set clear boundaries. This practice not only protects your financial interests, but also strengthens your personal development, allowing you to grow and develop without being harmed by narcissistic behaviors. Use the gray rock technique. Using the gray rock technique is an effective strategy for dealing with narcissists, protecting your peace of mind, and promoting your personal development. This technique involves becoming emotionally indifferent to the narcissist's manipulation attempts. Imagine a co-worker who constantly tries to provoke emotional reactions in you. Responding neutrally and without emotion, like a gray rock, discourages their manipulative behavior. This approach helps you stay focused and prevents you from being dragged into emotional games that could compromise your financial life and personal development. Practicing the gray rock technique also reduces the power the narcissist has over you. They seek emotional reactions to feel in control. If you don't provide that reaction, the dynamic shifts in your favor. For example, a narcissistic friend who always dramatizes situations to gain attention will no longer achieve the desired effect if you remain impassive. This technique not only preserves your emotional energy, but also strengthens your stoicism, allowing you to maintain better habits and continuous personal development, free from others' manipulations. Additionally, this technique is a form of self-care, protecting your mental health. Narcissists can be exhausting, draining your emotions and energy. Maintaining a gray rock posture minimizes this drain, allowing you to focus on your priorities, such as improving your financial life and cultivating better habits. By not getting emotionally involved, You become more resilient and capable of handling challenges in a balanced way. This practical and effective approach is essential for anyone seeking solid personal development, remaining firm and unperturbed in the face of narcissistic provocations. Know your vulnerabilities. Knowing your vulnerabilities is a crucial step to strengthen your personal development and protect your financial life when dealing with narcissists. Narcissists are masters at identifying and exploiting others' weaknesses to gain an advantage. Imagine you have difficulty saying no, and a narcissistic coworker notices this. They may start overloading you with tasks that aren't yours, knowing you'll struggle to refuse. Recognizing this vulnerability allows you to work on it, learning to set clear boundaries and protecting your emotional space. Emotional strengthening begins with self-awareness. By identifying your weaknesses, you can develop strategies to mitigate them, preventing narcissists from taking advantage. For example, if you're sensitive to criticism, a narcissist might use this to undermine your confidence. Knowing this sensitivity allows you to work on your self-confidence, perhaps through personal development practices like meditation or therapy. This strengthening not only blocks manipulation, but also promotes a stoic mindset, essential for facing challenges in both financial and personal life. Working on your vulnerabilities doesn't mean completely eliminating them, but learning to manage them effectively. This includes seeking support when necessary from friends, family, or professionals. Consider a scenario where you know you have difficulties with financial management. A narcissist might try to exploit this weakness. Recognizing this area of vulnerability allows you to seek financial guidance, establish a plan of action, and avoid impulsive decisions. Strengthening your weak areas transforms them into areas of growth, contributing to better habits and more robust personal development. Document important interactions. Documenting important interactions is a vital strategy when dealing with narcissists, protecting you from manipulations and distortions of facts, and promoting more solid personal development. In professional environments, keeping detailed records of conversations, decisions, and agreements can mean the difference between clarity and confusion. Imagine that your narcissistic boss frequently distorts what was discussed in meetings to benefit themselves. Having precise notes and confirmation emails protects you from these distortions, ensuring that the facts are clear and you can reference objective information when necessary. Besides being a practical tool, documenting interactions is an act of self-protection. Narcissists tend to use manipulation to create scenarios that favor them, often at the expense of others. For instance, a business partner might try to change the terms of a verbal agreement to something more beneficial for them. Having a written and signed contract prevents them from manipulating the situation. This habit not only protects your financial interests, but also strengthens your position, showing that you are prepared and attentive to details. This assertive approach is crucial to standing firm against manipulation attempts. Documentation also provides a sense of security and peace of mind, allowing you to focus on your personal development without the constant fear of being harmed by manipulations. In social contexts, keeping a mental or even written record of interactions with narcissists can help identify patterns and anticipate behaviors. For example, if a narcissistic friend has a habit of denying promises made, noting these promises and your responses can be useful to confront them assertively and objectively in the future. This habit, cultivated consistently, not only avoids unnecessary conflicts, but also reinforces your personal growth and emotional resilience. Develop a support system. Developing a support system is fundamental to dealing with narcissists and protecting your mental health, financial life, and personal development. Having a network of trusted friends, family, and colleagues to share experiences and obtain advice can be a great relief. Imagine a narcissistic coworker who constantly tries to undermine your confidence. Talking to friends outside of work about these situations can provide new perspectives and strategies for dealing with the behavior. This emotional support is vital to maintaining your sanity and strengthening your stoicism. A robust support network also serves as a safe haven where you can vent without fear of judgment. For example, if you are facing difficulties with a narcissistic partner, discussing the situation with close family members can help validate your feelings and offer practical support. This support can include anything from advice on how to handle the behavior to direct help in specific situations. Besides protecting your emotional health, this support network can also provide valuable guidance for keeping your finances in order, helping to avoid impulsive decisions influenced by manipulations. In addition to emotional support, seeking professional support is an excellent way to strengthen your ability to deal with narcissists. Psychologists, coaches, and financial advisors can offer specific tools and strategies to face these challenges. Participating in support groups or workshops on personal development and emotional resilience can be extremely beneficial. These resources not only help you deal with narcissists more effectively, but also promote better habits and continuous personal growth, providing a solid foundation to face any adversity. Prioritize your mental health. Prioritizing your mental health is indispensable when dealing with narcissists, as frequent interactions can be emotionally draining and detrimental to your personal development and financial life. Narcissists have the ability to sap emotional energy, leaving you exhausted and frustrated. Regularly practicing self-care, such as engaging in physical activities, meditation, or hobbies you love, is essential for recharging your energy. Imagine coming home after a stressful day at work where a narcissistic colleague tried to undermine your confidence. Taking time for a walk outdoors or reading a good book can do wonders for restoring your peace of mind. Seeking professional help when necessary is an important part of keeping your mental health in balance. Psychologists and therapists can offer valuable perspectives and tools for dealing with the complexities of narcissistic interactions. If you feel manipulated or that your self-esteem is being affected, do not hesitate to seek support. For example, a therapist can help develop coping strategies and strengthen your emotional resilience. This support not only improves your mental health, but also positively impacts other areas of your life, such as financial decisions and personal development. Cultivating a mindset of continuous self-care is crucial. This includes setting clear boundaries to protect your emotional space and dedicating time to practices that promote your well-being. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and satisfaction, such as yoga classes, painting, or healthy social gatherings, contributes to a positive mental state. By investing in your mental health, you become more resilient and prepared to face narcissistic manipulations, staying firm in your financial and personal development goals. Prioritizing yourself is undoubtedly one of the best ways to strengthen against negative influences. Know when to leave. Knowing when to leave is an essential skill for protecting your well-being and ensuring your personal development, especially when dealing with narcissists. Recognizing that a situation or relationship is toxic and cannot be remedied is fundamental. For example, if you are in a relationship where your narcissistic partner constantly manipulates and devalues you, it might be time to seriously consider if this relationship is worth the emotional toll. Prioritizing your well-being above all is an act of self-love and courage, essential for maintaining your mental health and financial life in balance. Objectively evaluating the relationship can help in making the decision to leave. Make a list of the pros and cons of the relationship and see if the benefits truly outweigh the harm. Imagine you have a friend who constantly asks for financial favors but is never present when you need support. If the scale tips more towards the cons, it's a clear sign that it might be time to distance yourself. This clarity not only protects your finances, but also promotes better habits and strengthens your personal development by distancing yourself from negative influences. Don't hesitate to seek support in making this difficult decision. Talking to friends, family, or a therapist can provide the perspective and support needed to leave a toxic situation. Remember that leaving a narcissistic relationship or environment is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and self-care. By leaving, you make room for healthier and more constructive relationships, allowing for fuller and more sustainable personal growth. Prioritizing your emotional well-being is crucial for achieving a balanced and financially stable life. Develop assertiveness. Developing assertiveness is fundamental when dealing with narcissists, ensuring that you can express your needs and desires clearly and confidently. Assertiveness allows you to stand your ground without being aggressive, which is essential for protecting your personal development and financial life. Imagine a narcissistic colleague trying to overload you with their tasks. Instead of passively accepting or reacting with anger, you can assertively say, "I already have my own responsibilities and cannot take on more." This clarity not only preserves your emotional well-being, but also prevents your finances from being affected by accepting excessive workloads. Assertiveness helps establish and maintain healthy boundaries, protecting you from manipulations. For example, if a narcissistic business partner tries to impose unfavorable conditions in an agreement, responding firmly and clearly about what is acceptable and what is not demonstrates that you are in control. Phrases like, "I understand your point, but these are my conditions," can be very effective. Developing this skill is vital for maintaining your position without giving in to pressure, promoting better negotiation habits and continuous growth in personal development. Furthermore, being assertive reinforces your self-esteem and self-confidence. Facing narcissists assertively shows that you value your own needs and boundaries, which is crucial for your emotional well-being. Practicing assertiveness can involve simple exercises, such as rehearsing responses or attending workshops on effective communication. This helps not only in situations with narcissists, but also in all aspects of your life, including relationships and careers. By cultivating assertiveness, you become more resilient and prepared to face any challenge in a balanced and confident manner. If you're enjoying this, don't miss the opportunity. Get the ebook Stoicism in the 21st Century, Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges Now, and unlock your prosperity, abundance, and improve your relationships with this ebook. Link in the pinned comment. Focus on solutions, not problems. Focusing on solutions rather than problems is a powerful strategy when dealing with narcissists, helping to keep your financial life and personal development in order. Narcissists tend to create conflicts and focus on flaws, diverting attention from what truly matters. Instead of engaging in unproductive discussions, steer the conversation toward practical solutions. For example, if a narcissistic coworker constantly criticizes your methods, suggest a meeting to discuss ways to improve team efficiency. This practical approach not only reduces tension, but also promotes a more productive environment. Keeping the focus on solutions helps divert attention from destructive behaviors. Instead of getting caught up in discussions that lead nowhere, look for alternatives that benefit everyone. Imagine a narcissistic business partner who insists on pointing out problems without offering constructive suggestions. Respond by proposing a brainstorming session to address the issues at hand. This not only demonstrates your leadership and resilience, but also prevents conflicts from escalating, which can affect your finances and personal development. Adopting this solution-oriented mindset also strengthens your ability to handle challenges positively. In personal contexts, such as a relationship with a narcissistic family member, redirecting the conversation to solutions can minimize the emotional impact. For example, if a relative criticizes your financial management, invite them to discuss ways to improve your household economy instead of defending against the criticisms. This practice not only enhances your problem-solving skills, but also reinforces your commitment to better habits and continuous personal development, keeping you on the path to success and harmony. Cultivate self-compassion. Cultivating self-compassion is essential when dealing with narcissists, as it helps maintain your emotional resilience and personal development focus. Dealing with narcissists can be exhausting, and it's important to recognize your own limitations and treat yourself with kindness. Imagine you are constantly exposed to criticism from a narcissistic coworker. Instead of blaming yourself or feeling inadequate, practice self-compassion by telling yourself, "I am doing my best and I deserve respect." This attitude strengthens your self-esteem and helps maintain your emotional balance, which is vital for a healthy financial life and robust personal development. Self-compassion also involves recognizing when you need a break and allowing yourself to rest without guilt. Narcissists can be extremely demanding and manipulative, which can drain your energy. If you find yourself exhausted after stressful interactions, give yourself time to relax and recharge. This can include activities like reading a good book, taking a walk, or meditating. These self-care practices are crucial for maintaining your well-being and continuing to develop better habits that contribute to your financial life and personal growth. Additionally, practicing self-compassion means being patient with yourself and acknowledging that dealing with narcissists is an ongoing process that requires time and effort. If you feel overwhelmed or make mistakes in handling these situations, remember that this is part of the learning process. Reflecting on what worked and what didn't can help improve your strategies in the future. By being kind to yourself, you build a solid emotional foundation that allows you to face challenges with more confidence and serenity, promoting continuous personal development and a more balanced approach to life. With these 15 rules, you are prepared to deal with narcissists and protect your mental health. How will you apply this knowledge in your life? Subscribe to our channel and activate notifications to keep learning how to turn challenges into growth opportunities.